What is happening, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today is the day we're heading to the dyno. And what better way to test this street car than to drive it over an hour to the dyno, get it on the rollers. We're gonna touch up a few things with Justin at FREEKTUNE while we're there, and then drive it home. So praying all goes well. I got Dom behind me in my truck, and yeah, we're chilling, dude. Just started our drive. Got an hour and 5 minutes until we're there. So hang on, and we'll see you guys when we get close to the dyno. Dude, made it.
It's about time.
Dude, hour drive. A little over an hour. Not bad. It's mostly highway, so.
A lot of crazy drivers, but.
Yeah, once we got over in this area, it's like everybody forgot how to drive. But they looks like they're finishing up an STI on the dyno right now. We're over here at Dialed In Performance out in Rochester, New York. They were kind enough to fit us in tonight on their all-wheel drive dyno. Only one in the area right now that is available. So it is a Mustang dyno. So disclaimer to everybody. This is a Mustang dyno. If you guys do not know what that means, it is a type of dyno. Like there's Dyno Jet, Mustang dyno. These are notorious for reading extremely low. These are also known as a heartbreaker dyno. So we're really curious to see what this car will make on this dyno. So I really don't know. There's really no telling. We'll see, I guess. This light is really bright. I charged it. So yeah. Letting the car kind of cool off. We had, dude, coolant temps were like 186 the entire way here.
Perfect time is like the year to do this too.
Yeah, this is definitely boost weather. It's probably in the like low 50s, high 40s right now.
Yeah.
And it'll be good. So we're pretty pumped about it. And we'll see what she does. Saucy. Boys, car is strapped down and we're getting it ready. Just gonna check everything over. First thing we're gonna do is just get a 4th gear log for Justin, send it over in a little email there, and see where we go from there. Like I said, this car is basically mostly tuned. I'd say 95% or more. So he just wants to check everything over, look at the graph, maybe a couple tweaks, but should be a short visit. Just
I'm like, this is gonna be sick.
Yeah.
It's about to be loud.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so new map. I think it was making, I don't even know what it made on that one. Close to 600 on this dyno, which is moving. But yeah, he's about to do another pull. We just loaded another map on there from Justin. So we just sent another log over to Justin. He's taking a look at everything. Yeah, this definitely is a heartbreaker dyno for sure. Yeah. But it's making some steam for sure.
Dyno is nuts. This is probably the nastiest Mazda around, honestly.
Just when that boost kicks in, it just squats so hard.
Yeah, it lights. I mean, dude, that turbo just.
I'm sitting in the car like, please, straps just stay. Straps just stay.
Yeah, so like I said, Justin's looking at a few things. Actually, he just sent another here. We'll get back to you.
Under the car.
Did you?
Yeah.
All right, guys, so I'm gonna go back in our chat between me and Justin when I was putting this car together, and I told him I was gonna go with a Borg Warner turbo. It is tapped out, and it's not gonna make any more power. It's about 550 on this dyno, so 6 something on a dyno jet, but like I said, this dyno's loaded as if it was running in the street, so it's healthy. All right, guys, I need to address something real quick, and the only reason I have to do this is because I make videos for the internet. So I need to explain to some of you that may be confused of what's happening with numbers and what's not. Any dyno that you go to is going to be different, and you're going to have different numbers that you hit on each one. And it's all in the settings and the calibration that the said dyno shop sets everything at, and so on and so forth. Mustang dynos, regardless, read low, and you know, I know that, a lot of people know that, and honestly, numbers really don't matter to me.
but you know, for the sake of the video and you guys, as we were sending logs to Justin, he was inputting them into Dyno. And if you guys don't know what Dyno is, it's something you could take your data logs and input them into a program, and it basically creates a dyno graph based on the data that you took, along with vehicle weight, tire size, all that stuff, and it accurately calculates what your car is making. Now, a lot of people will say, oh, Dyno is not accurate. Well, I agree with that. If you're taking data logs on the street, it's not 100% accurate, but we were on a dyno strapped down in a controlled environment, so the data is the data. I mean, it's as accurate as it's going to get. So with that being said, on the Mustang Dyno at that shop, the Speed 6 made 558 to the wheels, which from their standpoint is making pretty good power because their dyno reads low. And with the Dyno, it was consistently making about 698 to 700 wheel horsepower, which, to back up that, Justin and other people in the platform that are making a lot of power have said that maxing out the 4-inch intake in the MAF on a Speed 6 is usually right around that 700 horsepower mark. And I confirmed with like Abdul, Justin, and a couple other guys, Farhan at Damond Motorsports. It's just, it is what it is. And I like I said, I don't care, but a lot of people are going to wonder why or what numbers it made. You know, I thought about maybe finding another dyno to bring it to just to show you guys the difference. I know Justin told me to strap the car down to a trailer and head out to their dyno. But like I said, the only reason I'm explaining this is because it's the internet and a lot of people are going to wonder why. So this is it. So the car, in my eyes, is a, you know, healthy around 700 wheel horsepower car. Haters will say it isn't, but it is what it is. It doesn't bother me one bit, but the car is extremely healthy. But enough explanations. Let's get back to the video.
This car is definitely nuts. This thing ramps in and it's rowdy.
Gross.
It is definitely rowdy. But Mike made a good point. We're gonna pull it off here and we're gonna drive it back home.
Can't beat that.
So huge shout out to Mike, Dialed In Performance. He got me in late, which I appreciate because we wanted to kind of dial the rest in and make sure everything was good and just see what it makes. Honestly, it's just a number and it is what it is. But pretty happy with it. Sounded rowdy.
Ripping.
It's loud.
It felt pretty nasty, honestly.
It's sick. So we're gonna leave it there. Let me show you the graph real quick. So this thing just goes up. Like, it just wants to party real hard. But our MAF voltage is at 4.8. So even if we swap this out with a precision like 64, 66, maybe. But even if we do that, we're gonna have to upgrade the intake to a 4.5 inch, just because our MAF voltage is just tapped. So, you know, it's cool. We're finding limitations of different parts, and these videos help you guys. It's not about, you know, what I'm doing, or, you know, I'm not out here to try to flex on anybody or, you know, prove anybody wrong, but, you know, it's trial by error, man. And, you know, the whole setup is stout. Everything's loving it. It's just, the turbo is tired up there. So, if we do anything, you know, we might swap out the turbo. We'll see. It is really a great car the way it is. I mean, I'm gonna get back in this thing with my heated seats and drive an hour. Leather heated seats, and I'm gonna drive this home and call that a win. I just want to give a huge shout out to everybody that was a part of this build, especially Justin at FREEKTUNE. Huge help with everything. You know, late night questions, BSing about stuff. This just kind of gets me really amped up for what's to come with the RX-8, because that thing will be on a completely another level. And you know, also Damond Motorsports. Short block was by Speed Performance out in New Jersey. Head was done local by a shop here. And the list goes on. Ray's Mazda Parts, Eric at Mazdaspeed Wire Tucks. You know, the list goes on. You guys know who you are. And we definitely appreciate you guys and all the input and help you've given us over time. Graveyard for the exhaust manifold and all that stuff. And like I said, it's a win in my book. Oh, yeah. So it's not, you know, this car isn't, you know, going for a horsepower record or anything like that. We just wanted it to perform, and do what it do. So we're gonna get this thing off the dyno. We'll probably get you a couple shots cruising back, and I think that's it, dude.
That's a win.
It's a win.
That's definitely a win.
It's definitely a win. So that's gonna do it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Definitely stay tuned for the upcoming episodes. We got a lot of stuff coming. Big announcement coming. It's finally set in stone, and we're really excited to tell you guys what's going on. Just give us just a couple more weeks and we will be there.
Work in progress.
Work in progress.
Things take time.
But it's gonna be big. So yeah, absolutely. So gonna get off the dyno, give you some maybe some cruising clips on the way back. But if I don't see you, we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.